KHSAA UK Healthcare Sweet 16 basketball tournament. The winners of that game are the Lyons County Lions, head coach Ryan Perry, student athletes Brady Shoulders, Jackson Shoulders, and Travis Perry. Coach, comments on the game, please.
Well, first of all, I'm really proud of our guys. I mean, this is a big stage, no secret. This is a big stage for this team to be on. You know, it's hard enough to get through our region and be able to do something like this, but to come up here and be able to, you know, hold their composure and win a ball game like this says a lot about these kids and the character and how driven they are. And, you know, John Harden, hats off to those guys. I mean, they're athletic, they're well coached, and they threw a punch at us right off the bat, 5 3-pointers in the first quarter. You know, I told our guys, a lot of small schools that just were happy to be here would have folded at that point right there when the game was going that way. But our guys just kept clawing and fighting back, and that's what they've done all season. It's a remarkable group of kids. Just, you know, we got good leadership on the team. We got guys who know the roles, and there's no animosity amongst anybody. It's just a really good group to be a part of. I'm blessed to be in the situation I am to be able to be around these guys, and so we're just really happy. I know everybody from Lyons County is really happy right now.
Question from the media right now. Right here in front.
Just want to ask about, you know, whoever wants to speak to it, your effort on the glass all game, but especially on the offensive end, you guys, you know, really competed there.
Yeah, I mean, he's my brother, and we kind of have a friendly competition going, just to see who can get the most rebounds, you know, just a little sibling rivalry, but it ends up benefiting the team. I think we both had, he had 10, I had 8 or something like that, and, you know, it's just, there's 18 boards and putbacks, and, you know, it just gives us that many more opportunities to score and, you know, keep us in the game.
And I'll comment on it too. If Jackson wasn't on this team, Brady would average 12, 14, 15 rebounds a game. I mean, they are in competition for each other for the ball, and it also depends on who's guarding what inside of him. If Jackson's stuck on the guy who's causing the problems, and then, you know, Brady picks up the slack, but they're both glass eaters.
Right here on the end.
Travis, I know the main focus is team success this week, but how much have you been enjoying being able to showcase the caliber player you are on a stage like Rupp Arena?
Yeah, it's obviously a great opportunity to be able to play in front of so many people here, so many people that haven't really got to see myself and us play. But yeah, I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about coming in, getting a win, playing hard. The thing that actually made me most happy today was that we were up by 15 at the end of the game, got some guys deep in the bench that work hard all year in practice, work hard to make us better, to make themselves better, get them a chance to get out there and be on the road.
Front on the corner, right here.
Yeah, these guys know me. I'm an old Lyons County boy all my life. Today is the first time in Lyons County history to win a state tournament basketball game. So I want to congratulate you first. Second, happy birthday to Brady. I have followed these guys all year long for the Paducah Sun newspaper out of Paducah. Brady, you had your finest moment today of the whole season today. You had a double-double today. Congratulations. Ryan, I'd like for you to comment. One key that I thought was critical in the game is when you switched defenses and came out of the 2-3 zone and went to the man.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 games in a row that we had scouted and had the perfect game plan of what we were going to do, and it didn't work again. We wanted these guys. We knew they liked to get shots up like we do, and we were banking on, you know, them having trouble making shots at Rupp with the adjustment and that stuff. So we decided to keep them out of the paint. We were going to zone them early. They made 5 3-pointers in the first quarter, so we had to make an adjustment. I didn't love playing man defense against these guys because I was afraid we could get in foul trouble. I mean, they almost have 5 guards on the court at all time, and we've got a couple guys that you know have difficulty guarding guys that are so versatile like that. But we went to that man defense, and we got our help defense corrected, and it ended up being the right move. But yeah, and I want to comment about Brady Shoulders too. This guy, I mean, he had a coming out party tonight. He could do that every single night. We beg him and threaten him, and you got to do that. You get the shots up. We're trying to make him go. You guys saw what he did tonight. We've been trying to make him do that all year, and the switch may have flipped today. And if it did, he makes us a completely different basketball team. So I'm very happy for him.
Second row in the corner.
Sort of half the question, Ryan, first half for you, Travis, second half for you. You got to halftime, only one shot had been made outside the point. or outside the paint rather, how much were you concerned, Coach, about that at that point? And then Travis, that three that you hit late in the half, how much did that open things up for you?
So, yeah, at halftime, we talked about that, but I mean, they really defended us well in the first half. I mean, they came guns a-blazing on offense and defense. I mean, they made life really hard on Travis in the first half. I mean, to be able to get any kind of free looks. He got a couple looks that missed him, but I mean, their defense was really good in the first half, and luckily we were able to get a little separation in the second half. And I think legs played a part in that too. I think they got a little bit tired in the second half, and I think that it allowed us to get in some spaces that we weren't able to get in the first half. But definitely, I was a little concerned about not making shots outside of halftime.
He said he was concerned, but really at halftime, whenever I was out there after I hit that three at the end of the first half and kind of got a little bit of confidence out of it. We knew we were struggling from behind the arc, but he came up after halftime, told me just keep shooting, they'll start falling, and then we started the half. I hit two in a row there at the start of the second half, so that kind of shifted things, made the momentum change a little bit. So yeah, just the confidence that he has in us right now is just making us play well.
Here on the end. Final question right here on the end over there.
Coach, we touched on the adjustments earlier in the game. This tournament we know brings the best out of players, but for coaches, how do you have to reach to another level to sort of bring the best out of yourself?
Yeah, it's. I was talking to our coaches about it this morning before we left when we were doing our pregame. I mean, when you get to this point in the game, obviously we've never been here, but when you get to this point in the game, it's all about advancing. And like, I'm not a fan of having to play a 2-3 zone. And I told our coaches, I can't believe we're going to go to the state tournament and pack into a 2-3 zone to start it. But I mean, it's about advancing. And so the schemes happen for all 16 teams that are here. Depending on who you're playing, you're gonna try to take personnel away and roll the dice. If you take, just kind of like what happened to Reed last night. I mean, coaches at this point are gonna do whatever they have to do to advance, and you got to counter with what they do, and you got to expect all kinds of things because it's a situation where you've made it here and you want to stay here as long as you can. So people do things that they wouldn't normally do, but I mean, I guess does that answer your question?
Coach, congratulations on the victory. Good luck tomorrow in the quarterfinals.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
guys.